welcome back to part 3 of my 4th of July series, and today I'm going to be making some paper plates out of scrapbook paper, and then I'm also going to make a silverware caddy for our table. So to begin with, these are the supplies you're going to need: some glue, some Mod Podge, a circle so that you can trace out the size of the paper plate, scissors, pencil, and a brush for the Mod Podge. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out some circles and glue them on to some cardstock. Okay, so I'll be back. So I've cut my circles, I've cut some thin cardboard, and I've put my glue, and basically that's all I'm doing. I'm sticking the circles onto the cardboard. Simple enough. And I've cut out two sizes so that I could have like maybe some dessert plates. So now that I've had my circles cut, glued to cardboard, I wanted to make them a little bit more with the flange that a regular paper plate has. And also I had watched a Miss Froggy video, so I was hunting around the house trying to find something that I could put this on and it would have just a little bit of an edge left. So I found this large spice, and so what I did is I just centered the plate, pushed down, and then just picked up the edge going all the way around, and it marks that circle and gives it that little flange on the side. And I also did the same thing for the little plate. You probably can't notice because of the checkered print, but I also, I found a bottle cap, and I did the same thing. I just put it down. It had the perfect little edge on it, and just picked up the sides, and it puts that little ring around and gives you an edge of a paper plate. So I'm going to finish that with the rest, and I'll be back to start the silverware caddy. Okay, so my plates are done, and I was looking around the house, and then I thought, geez, this is an empty ribbon container, if you might say. It's plastic, so I'm going to convert this into a silverware caddy. So the way I'm going to do that is I traced the bottom, and I glued some scrapbook paper on it. So I'm going to glue this, since it's clear, I'm going to glue this to the bottom, and then I'm going to cover these little pieces of cardboard that I'm going to place in the middle to make compartments to separate the silverware and the napkins. So I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, so here's the caddy so far. I've glued on the bottom with the blue scrapbook paper. I cut 3 pieces of cardboard and wedged them in and glued them, covered them also. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut one of the paper napkins that I purchased at Party City, and I'm going to wrap the outside to give it a decoration, and be back. So I glued the napkin around the middle of this ribbon container, and I'm going to finish it off with one of these pinwheels. I have 2 beads. Got my hot glue gun. I'm going to stick this bead in the middle, stick one other one so it stays up a little bit straighter, and put my pinwheel in the middle and let that sit. And then all I have to do is fill it with my utensils. And I have my little silverware caddy. Okay, so finalizing the decorations, I made a printout of these flag banners, and I'm going to cut them out. I just have a piece of yarn. You can have string or thin rope, and put them on here and hang them as a backdrop. And lastly, another printout, and I'm going to cut this out because I have a tablecloth to decorate. So there it is, cut out, and I'm ready to trim the table with it. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned to part 4, which is going to be the reveal of our July 4th party. Bye for now.